Thank you, Jan, and also Roland and Philip for the invitation. I'm Wilken. Some might know my mom is the reason why the winter was so long. I'm from a small company. We develop apps from Bremen. Yeah, we're a service provider for location-based apps, and we also get some experiences with our own apps. So here's one example. It's called Kubido. It was years ago a startup project. We took some virtual packages and let people carry them around the world, and it worked quite well. We also got a Nokia prize in Hamburg 2011. Yeah, how it works? You take your iPhone, you create your own package, you drop a photo in there, and then you carry this package wherever you want. You drop it there, and somebody else can go there, pick it up, and take it further. Actually, quite simple. So we have some packages who can went around the world, or from here to Hamburg, from Hamburg to Berlin, and vice versa. So that's was on one of our projects. The second one basis on this, so it was the Easter egg hunt. We did it this year again. We have not packages, we have eggs, and they were invisible. So all over Germany, we spent like 50,000 eggs. For example, in Bremen, in the Central Park, we have 2,200, and they are not visible. So you have to go with your iPhone, with your family on Easter, and you're looking for eggs. If you're close to an egg, your iPhone vibrates. You pick up an egg, you can shake it, and it breaks, and you can win some prizes. We have local newspaper who offers some prizes for us. So it's quite cool. Because here we did some analyzing. It depends how the advertising was, where we have the hotspots. So in Bremen we have a local newspaper who advertise for us, and also in Berlin and in Bonn. So that's the reason why so many people played there. Another interesting thing is, like in the Central Park in Bremen, we have 2,200 eggs. And we, depending on the pickup, we can analyze where the people walk. So there are several passes and routes for horses, for cycling and hiking. So, but depending on the egg pickup, we know what is the favorite passes in the Central Park. Yeah. But now coming to the project I was invited. We now are with our company co-founder on the startup project. It's about an horse riding app. So what is it about? It's an app. But before, I will talk a bit about the persona, the horse rider. Who's horse riding here? Whoever did it? Okay. We have 3.67 million horse riders. They are not all active in Germany. Like 1.2 million are active horse riders, so they at least do it one time a week, or spending time with their horse one time a week. And with 1.1 million horses, that's quite a lot. So there are a lot of people who have not only one horse, there are several. One young, one they spending their trip with, and one old horse. So there are a lot of people who have 3 horses. That's kind of incredible. But there are also some other people sharing their horse, like they do with their farms. On average, they're spending 400 euros a month for the horse, accommodation, food, and so on. And that makes a volume trade of 5 billion in 2012. Yeah, why do they do this? The sense of responsibility, reliability, and loyalty, and for sure they love their horses, and they experience the nature. And one important stuff is the community. There's a very strong community for the horse riders, and that's one key point for our app. also 89% said like riding is my most important hobby. For sure, if you're spending 400 euros a month, it must be like that. And 79% horse sport is my life. What do you think? How many hours spending an average an horse rider per week? 10? 8? 20?
5?
20?
Yeah. 21. So
half a job.
that's half a job. And as I said, it's an average value. So for most house runners, the weekend is spending the whole weekend with their horse, and even after work. Coming to navigation, here are some photos where you're going horse riding. So it's not difficult to passes, it's rivers, it's unknown tracks. We never know, but that's the importance of the maps for horse riding. Typically, and it's still so that horse riders use standard maps, standard topographic maps, as we have seen in the talk before. They use compass to navigate. I didn't know it, but we had to include a compass in our app because the most horse riders said we need a compass. We need the location we are right now, and they don't need a point on the map. They need the data, like UTM, for example. And a lot of horse riders have their own GPS device, like Garmin, and spending a lot of money for the maps. And that was one reason why we said, like, there are a lot of smartphones out there. We can provide better maps for them and make it cheaper. And several horse riders upload their maps and their routes, upload their passes and their tracks to portals. There's one example, gypsies.com. Here I filtered all the routes, and coming to an end, only the horse riding routes left. Actually, it's an incredible number because there's 1 million kilometers of horse riding tracks in Germany. And we can access this data and provide this data to the user to offer them better tracks. This is also a track that's created by the community because it's quite important for horse riding to have connected tracks. So you need a hotel, or you need a camping, or a hostel stay at night to go further on. But that's quite a problem because not every hostel or hotel is horse friendly. So where should you let your horse at night? You can't park it there, so it's actually a huge problem. So the community created together a route from the southeast to the south, from the southwest to the northeast, with 104 stations. But there are also some problems, and that's also a problem for us because we are developing here. You have, in some situations, you can't go with your horse. You have stairs, it's possible. Poison plants, if you're taking a rest and you stay your horse there and taking some grass and this poison plant, it's a problem. There are kind of courses and who tell you what is important to know about the plant and so on. But that's a reason for us to integrate some features who help horse riders to find their tracks. This science depends on the region where you are. You're not allowed to go there. You can't get in trouble with the local agency. as I said, stairs. If you have a well-trained horse, it might work, but most of them not. And another big problem is the federal states. They have different laws and different rules, and it's quite a real problem because, for example, in Niedersachsen you can use cycling ways for horse riding. Is a sign, and another part of Germany is totally forbidden. So you have to know when you cross the border that the law is changing. So actually it's quite simple. So we can do some detection and provide the horse rider the information when he crosses the border and that the new law is coming up. Yeah, nature reserve is also a big problem. You are not always sure if you're entering this. As idling or cycling is never a problem because the ways they are allowed to use by bikes to hike. But for horse riders, it's a real problem. It's also commercially difficult because our idea was to provide high-end routes and paths. And we said like we can sell the best paths around Berlin, but we are actually not allowed to do it because we cannot guarantee that the path is accurate. So we have to depend on the local tourism agency, and they have to provide a path for us so that we can sell it. We didn't know it before, but now we know. We still want to find some tricks to avoid this, but for now it's a kind of gray zone. So we need the help of the users. As I said, we need some UI layers to provide stairs where the next stairs. So we need to get them from the users, and we need to localize information where appointment plans and so on. There are also some other portals on the Internet Wanderreitkarte, for example. They start doing this already. But now come to our project. It's called ReiterApp. It provides routes, orientation, horse profiles, tracking community, and online offline functionality. A typical now upcoming slide menu. Yes, but now a basic feature is timeline. Timeline is known from several other social applications. One too much. We use the timeline because the horse community is a very strong community, and we want to connect them. We want to let them share routes, photos, and information about their horses. And that's a key factor, which might not work for bike or hike navigation, but for this case it might work because it's for community. We have this provided paths by the user. They are already rated. There's descriptions. There's information about the ground, about the average of the path. And we provide for sure offline maps. It's necessary in nature. Here screenshot of community. You can, as I said, you can share routes, you can share photos, and keep in track with your friends like you do when you use apps like OneTestic and other social education where you want to keep in touch about your activity. Another important feature is, as I said, you don't have only one horse, you have several horses, and the people want to stick their data to the horses. And we asked them before, as I said, like, we want to track, as we said, we use OneTestic and other apps, but we want to keep the data with our horse. And that was one reason why we split up our profiles in several horse profiles. You can say, like, last year I did like 1,000 kilometers with Shanti and only 2 kilometers with my other horse. So for us it was at first like, why do they really know it? But for horse riders, it's a key factor to know. We are looking for beta testers. We are still in the development phase and would be happy if you help us with suggestions. Tips. Be great. Thanks for your attention. You want to keep in touch? That's my email address.